Hello and welcome back to another FHH Garage video. As you can see, Camaro's up on jack stands. We got a cherry picker. So let's stop talking and actually get to the meat and potatoes of what we're doing today. In order to explain what's going on here, we gotta go back to the past before we come back to the present. So let me show you this, and this is why this engine's gotta come out. And I got another one sitting over here on ice that we're gonna fancy all up like that. We're gonna sprinkle some fancy onto it. Here's where we're at. I've been fighting these two lifters that were my problem lifters. As you can see, they're snapped. So I'm just soaking them with PB Blaster and hoping they'll come out eventually. Well, here she is. As you can see, she still got her shirt on and everything. This is a stock TBI 350 of an 89 Suburban. Now, I'm not gonna do heads and cams. I'm barely taking the valve covers off of this thing. I never spun it. No idea if it's good. But the dude I got it from, Al, we got a bunch of Suburban parts from him. And he hasn't lied so far, so why would he start now? Allegedly, the story is the Suburban was rotted out and it only had about like 80,000 miles on it. So we'll see. We'll pull these valve covers off, pull the front end off, strip her down. Go at it with a wire wheel and spray some orange paint on it. We do have an intake and we will be putting a carburetor on it. So we have to put our fuel pump on, carburetor, intake. Make it pretty in the Camaro. Not make it fast, but make it so I can actually drive the damn car finally. So let's get our shirt off and get after it. Got it, because we're manual transmissions only, baby. We need a goddamn flywheel back here. Just really lather. She's good. Perfect. We can now go ahead and actually pull this valve cover and see if it actually looks good. Oh, wow. That actually looks really, really good. There's zero sludge. Just anywhere. Well, a little bit right there. That's just oil. Wow. That is actually impressive. Let's see the other side. Over there. I don't know if you can tell, but she's good. She's good. That's what it comes down to. So now, let's go ahead and pick this guy up and put it on a stand so we can make it a little bit prettier. You guys sit back. I got it. Don't worry, I got it. I do is get it spun this way. Don't look at my ass. Get it spun that way. Get these guys out. So that way we can actually put the other one on. I'll just throw that down there. I'll find it later. Probably not. Let's get this one out of here. Looks like we need a lot more up. Will 3 hold it? I don't know. Yes, I will. Good enough for me. If 3 wouldn't hold it, 4 would never. Let's see if this thing will even rotate. Well, it's a small block Chevy. If it'll rotate, it'll run. Well, I'm just spinning the whole damn thing. I need something to go in right there. Hold on. There we go. We got our sacrificial water pump bolt. Should be good now. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hold on. Let's see if we can free this guy up some. Some PB blaster. PB blaster. It's not looking good. Gonna be honest. Let's see. Maybe there's goop in it. Whoa, that was scary. The disaster is these guys are like freaking out, coming out. Let's fix that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Whoa. Yeah, that's perfect. Keep going. Keep coming with it, just like that. Yep. Bring it down. I think I deserve a lunch break. I'm gonna go ahead and pull this drain plug out, see if there's any water or anything in here.
Oh. What?
Well, there's no water that came out, so that means that this engine is just seized. That's fun. That's cool. That's neat. That's dandy.
Good, bad?
That's very bad.
Oh.
The engine don't
no
work.
good.
Yeah, this is a boat anchor right now. Looking at this oil, I don't see any metal or anything in it. So I think I'm going to just put this back on the dolly, pour some mystery oil down here, and let this soak overnight. And maybe it's just a ridge is what's preventing it from going. It has been sitting a while. So I'm going to try that, and I'll get back to you. All right. It's officially day 2 of this whole fiasco. I made us a to-do list. In no order, we're going to jump around. We got to remove the old cam from the Camaro's engine. 2, we got to remove that fuel pump and make the provisions to put on our other engine that's potentially seized. Brings us to the bad engine. We got to Borescope the bad engine. See if it actually is seized, if it's like just a ridge that I think it is, and try to figure that out. And if that doesn't work, I got a new lead on another engine down the road. So we're going to buy another engine for the bad engine, for our first bad engine, to replace the other bad engine. You follow? Anyways, let's borescope and let's see what we find. Here we go. We got her working. You go up my nose and everything. Anyways, let's see what we find. All right, I'm going to do my best to show you guys what we got here. So here's cylinder number 1. We got a piston. I don't see any. Might be a little bit of ridges in there. And we'll go to 3. Again, maybe. There's 5. That looks pretty clean. Yeah, that looks all right. And we'll go to 7. Whoa, there's some rust. You guys see that? There's some. There's some more. Whoa, hold on. You guys see that one too? Let's try the other side. All right, I'll come in here to 2. There's also some rust there. I'll do 4. Whoa. You guys see that? A big, I don't know what that is. That a gouge? It's a spider web. Crisis advert. That's why it's not running. There's spider webs. It scared me. There's a little bit of rust in there still. 6. What the hell am I looking at? Yeah, I think she just, whoa. There's some liquidy gabagoo. This cylinder's definitely not helping. This is 8. There's all kinds of spectacles. Let me try pouring that oil down there, the mystery oil, and seeing if anything happens. I got this science experiment made. Let's see how it works. Seems to work pretty good. Oh, I'm spilling. We got positive spillage. Cylinder number 1's at TDC. Alright, it's been a few hours now, letting the Marvel Mystery, who knows what's in it, but it works. Let's see if she spins now. Take your bets now. It's not looking good. Nope. Doesn't look it. Does not look promising. Let's try. Nope. Well, considering that this one is seized, she won't come free. We can rebuild her. We have the technology, but it's going to take some more time. So in the meantime, let's go buy that other engine I was talking about. Check this out. A whole nother drivetrain. I got TBI. I got an NV3500. and a transfer case. And I may or may not have bought another car over there, but we'll get to that in the future. But yeah, we got another TBI. Like I said, just gonna pull a couple things off of it and put some other things on it and then make it good. But first, we gotta get this differential or the transaxle and the transfer case and the transmission separate from the engine, and get the engine somewhere on the other dolly, and take the engine that's currently on the dolly and like throw that into a river, and then put this on the dolly. You following? I hope so. Anyways, let's get after it. Like I said, NV 3500 transfer case, 350 TBI. I want to go ahead and get like this wiring harness, the throttle body, all the extra stuff, the manifolds, just to make it lighter for when I pick it up, so it's not that heavy. So I'm going to start soaking it down, everything, with some PP blaster. And I'll check back in with you guys in a moment. Alright, I gotta go ahead now and pick up that engine and set that on the ground, and then pick up that engine and set it on a dolly, and then put that engine on the tire. It makes more sense. Let's see how it goes. Whoa! We're okay. Let's get that other one. Well guys, here we go. The second new engine for the Camaro is in. I rotated it by hand at the guy's house, so it's good. Right now it's sitting on the flywheel, so I can't rotate it, so I'll have to figure it out tomorrow. But it's about 6 o'clock. I'm tired, and I haven't eaten all day. So I'm going to go have dinner, and I'll see you guys again in the morning. Officially day 3 of this whole nightmare. Got the other engine outside. Let's go wire wheel it to make it look a little bit nicer. So here's the before. Well, she's cleaned up a little bit more than before. I do have valve covers and intake throw on it, but there we go. An S7LG, also known as a 5.7 liter gas. When I was looking at it at the guy's house, this was dirty, so I was like, what the hell kind of engine is an S7LG? Never heard of that. 5.7 liter. And here's the code for anybody interested in it. I'll run it later, see what it is. But she's cleaning up. I was able to get even the timing marks out. Now, there's only one color to paint this thing. I'm sure you guys know what it is. Chevy orange. Let's go ahead, get it masked up, and then we'll maybe hit it with some paint today. Forgot to show this off. 4-star engines, and it was rebuilt. I don't know if you can tell anymore, but it looks like 2015. I have no way to confirm it, but that's enough evidence for me, I guess. Now with this new engine, I do have a couple of points of concern. Number 1, this oil filter is 100% going to hit a header. Number 2, the dipstick is on the passenger side rather than the driver's side. Number 3, I don't know how well you guys can see, but right there, that's my clutch linkage on the engine right there. I need that port, that little ball that the rod goes into. If we look at this engine, I don't know if that ball is removable and can go in here, or if it's supposed to go in this oil temp, I'm assuming. I don't know. We'll have to figure that out. I'm not an expert. If you guys know, let me know. So that way, that would be a lot of help. Besides those 3 or 4 things. I don't even remember anymore. It's been a long couple of days. It should run, in theory. Put it in the car. It should be good to go. Those, especially the clutch being an issue, I can hammer out a header. I can't really fabricate new shift linkage mounting. But we'll figure it out. Enough doubting ourselves around here. Let's go ahead, get those valve covers and intake off, and paint the engine. Is it pretty? Nope. Is it orange? Yup. I pulled the valve covers, and I think it actually might be a remanufactured engine. Like, I mean, like, look at these. These things look like they have no mileage on them right out of the box. So far, so good. Guys, we might have gotten the score of the century here. Look at this. All of these look just brand new. Like, it's not dirty in there, anything. I don't even know if this engine has ever been run at this point. I don't know if I told you guys, but I only paid 200 bucks for the engine, that transfer case, and that transmission. Guys, this is a score and a half. Let's make this thing look cooler. Guys, this thing looks bad ass now. I put an intake I had on it, the chrome valve covers from the old engine, and just slapped a carburetor on it. It's not bolted or anything. It's just there, look cool. But sitting next to the Camaro here, I'm pretty excited for this. If only it was warmer. You guys couldn't tell, but it's been about 35 degrees every single day that I've been out here working, which sucks. But living in the Northeast, that's what you gotta deal with for a couple months out of the year. But hey, on a high note, this engine, fresh. For all we know, it could be a 350, 355, 383, I don't know. The dude I got it from, he had no idea. So we might have lucked out and it's just a fresh 350, or we could have gotten even luckier, which I would have to buy a lottery ticket for, and I got some type of 355 or something hopped up maybe. Hopefully it's not like these guys built this engine and then scrapped it because they didn't build it correctly. That's also a gamble. But anyway, guys, I'm going to end it on a positive for once. On a high note, we actually, we had to do 3 days of struggling, but at the end of the day, we got a fresh 350 small block to put into my 1978 Chevy Camaro. As always, guys, like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.